Hello everyone, welcome to your new moon reading. This new moon is happening in the sign of Capricorn. It takes place on January 2nd, 2022, literally one day right after the new year. So to me, this is super powerful energy taking place right now, considering that it's like new moon, new year, you know, it's all this new energy taking place. I'm curious what this new moon has in store for us as a collective. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do new moon and full moon readings every month for everyone. In this particular case, because it falls in the sign of Capricorn, you don't have to have Capricorn anywhere in your chart to be able to watch this reading. Basically, I'm just looking at the energies for everyone at this particular time. Full moon time is a time where we release, let go, and we purge. We get rid of things that aren't working in order to make space to receive and welcome in the new energy, right? Like now. Now is the new moon. Now is a time where we are receptive. We're open to the possibilities, and we set new intentions for new things that we want to welcome into our life and experience. So for your reading, I'm going to start off with the fortune reading cards as I normally do. Basically, this is going to act as the theme for this new moon in Capricorn. What the main energy is for this new moon energy, January 2nd, 2022. This new moon falls in the sign of Capricorn. Let's see what the main energy is for this particular new moon. Main energy for this new moon in Capricorn, January 2nd, 2022. One card, please. Ah, look at that. The sun. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead, just like a flower opens itself up in its fullest, right? In its fullest capacity. Because flowers, think about them, any flower, start off closed up, right? Like a fist, and then slowly blossom and open themselves up to receive the energy of the sun. I feel like you are coming into your fullness, the fullest version of you, and there is growth up ahead. There is so much success on the other side of this new chapter. Okay, so open your heart up to all of that spirit wants to pour down on you. I feel like the sun is like illuminating your path. It's bringing you clarity with this new moon. It's opening you up to all the potential and possibility that awaits you. There is so much up ahead in this year. So look forward to all the possibilities and the way that all the possibilities can open themselves up to you. You are unfurling, you are unfolding every petal of, you know, yourself, right? It's kind of like peeling back the layers, right? You know, they say, oh, you know, you could peel back the layers of an onion. Well, peel back the petals of a flower, right? But all in its own divine time, because you don't want to rush the unfolding of that flower. So spirit is opening up your petals now to receive the sun, receive the sunshine, receive clarity, success, enlightenment, and everything that really is meant for you and belongs to you. So the sun, I think, is beautiful as a symbol of happiness as well. This new moon is maybe a time of clarity where you're receiving understanding that maybe you didn't have before, because the sun always reveals things, it always shows things, it always sheds the light where you couldn't see before. So I feel like the fog is lifting for some of you, and the sun is really shining on your situation to show you the path ahead, right? So open your heart to the possibilities with this new moon, because anything is possible. So let's see if we can get 3 cards. This is the Field Tarot, and I'm going to be using the Field Tarot, which is one I don't really use too often. I'm still getting to know it. Some of the names are changed on the card, so if I have to refer to anything, just to make sure, like I have the little book here, if I have to refer to the book, just make sure I'm telling you the right card, I will, okay? So let's see, New Moon in Capricorn, January 2nd, 2022. What is this New Moon energy all about for everyone? Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. 10 of Discs. Let's see. What else? New Moon in Capricorn. Makes sense. That's Earth energy. The Star. Let's see if we get one more. I just need another card to make 3. What is this New Moon energy all about? January 2nd, 2022. New Moon in Capricorn. One more card, please, for the collective. and the Fool. Oh my gosh, could this get any better? 10 of Discs, the Star, and the Fool with new beginnings. Wow. That's incredible. You have 2 major arcana, by the way. So, I mean, yeah, I'm kind of floored right now because I'm like, wow, this is pretty dope. You have the Sun, you have the Star, you have the Fool, and you have the 10 of Pentacles. So this new moon is, I feel lucky. And I'm feeling lucky from the 10 of Pentacles and the Star, for the simple fact that if you make a wish with this new moon, don't be surprised with the 10 of Pentacles if you instantly manifest it and materialize it. Which would then put you on the path to new things with the Fool. This new moon might actually, also with the Fool energy there, put you in a position where you feel, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to get out of my comfort zone. I'm going to do the thing that at one time would have scared me, and I'm not even going to flinch. I'm just going to do it. I'm feeling lucky. A lucky break. You make a wish that opens you up to success because you believed, you took a risk, and you trusted. The reason why I say trust is because the Star is that. It's a card of faith. Unyielding faith, actually. Where you believe. Oftentimes you believe in the things that are kind of slightly out, or what are perceived to be slightly out of reach. The reason why I say that is because the stars are up in the sky and we can admire them, wish for them, long for them, but we don't have go-go gadget arms where we can actually reach out and touch them, right? So anytime we wish on a star, we're wishing on something at a distance. But even though the thing is slightly out of reach, doesn't mean it's not impossible. It's our faith that draws the wish down. Divinely led, divinely directed, and guided by the star's energy. Maybe your ancestral star family, your spirit team, your guides, they're guiding the way into this new chapter with this new moon energy. So because you are so divinely guided and directed, this new moon, make a wish. Don't be scared to wish big or dream big. The universe has a box big enough to fit your wish, dream, and manifestation in it. So you might as well dream big. The 10 of Pentacles is establishing something very secure for you with this new year, with this new moon. It is legacy, it is wealth, it is prosperity, it is windfall, it is abundance. It is tangible assets and goods. So that's why I said that if you wish on something this new moon, or you set the intention for something this new moon, don't be surprised if you get it, if you get it right away. Spirit is like opening it up to you. It's opening you up to your prosperity. It's opening you up like the sunflower to your success. The sun is shining down on you. It's only good vibes. And being put on the path to your wish fulfillment. The Fool energy is an energy where it's like, you're not scared to try something new. You're optimistic about it and excited for the adventure. This is definitely a new chapter that you're entering into with this new year, new moon. And it's also free of a lot of baggage from the past, because the Fool never carries anything heavy. He literally just carries a tiny little satchel, normally depicted in the Rider-Waite, right? He carries a tiny satchel, and that is it. Because he can't carry the weight of the past where he's going next. This new moon is freeing you up. You're feeling lighter, more free to pursue the future moving forward. You're more willing to take risks where maybe you weren't before. You're feeling super lucky. And you're not wrong in feeling that way. Especially when you have the sun at your back. And normally, again, the Fool card usually has the sun shining on its back, leading and guiding the way into the new, into the unknown. The star is you setting your intentions with affirmations, in faith, knowing that your prayers of intention are being heard. This is not a prayer of supplication when you set your intentions. This is a prayer of claiming it as already done. It's a prayer of thanksgiving because it's already done. Or a prayer of gratitude because it's already done. It's already yours. It's already materialized with the 10 of Pentacles. And now you're being, with the star, divinely guided and directed to arrive at it. You're being divinely guided and directed to take the journey to arrive at the wish fulfillment. This new moon may be a time where you are claiming it as already yours, already done, already manifested and materialized. And because you claimed it with your spoken word, you envisioned it in your mind's eye, you felt it as yours in your heart and in your feelings, right? Now Spirit is guiding you to take the journey to go get it. That's how powerful I think this new moon is. This is about you being put on the path to go get what you came here for. That's why it says, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. You're opening your heart to the tangible possibility of your wish being materialized. And Spirit divinely guiding you and directing you to take the journey to go receive it, or to put you in alignment with it. Ten of Pentacles is family, established home life, marriage. Sometimes it's life partner energy. So I don't know if some of you are setting intentions for this new moon to align with a life partner, to align with your wealth and prosperity, to align with your legacy, your destiny with the star. Maybe you're setting an intention to align with your destiny and your fate and your dreams. But you best believe that the minute you set your intention for it with this new moon, literally these two cards, you're being divinely guided and directed by Spirit to take the journey there. Because the minute you envisioned it in your mind's eye, felt it in your heart, and you married those two things, the vision and the feeling, to go with it, you've already created it over here in the spiritual realm. And the minute that you created it in your spiritual mind's eye and heart, Spirit was showing you that it was possible. Spirit was showing you that it was already yours. So this new moon is very powerful. And because of that power to manifest, materialize, and establish your dreams and walk towards them in the future, I would say as guidance to be very mindful of the energy that you put behind all things. Your word, your thoughts, your feelings, right? The energy you put behind all those things. Because you're in a very powerful position to materialize and manifest the things that you speak, the things that you think, the things that you feel. Spirit wants you to open yourself up to all the possibilities that lie ahead of you, to take that journey, not be afraid, to walk into the unknown. But it's this feeling of liberation because you're walking into the unknown knowing that it's already waiting for you. And it's that faith that can move mountains. and make things happen. We can turn the images in our mind's eye into physical reality through the feeling of it already being established. 10 of Pentacles. I think the full energy in this reading is indicating a fearless nature towards all that lies ahead and the optimism of expectation of the unknown. And all the fun that you can have along the way to reaching your wish fulfillment with the star and everything that Spirit has already promised to you in your mind's eye and heart. The Fool, to me, is super special because it's a bravery test, right? Sometimes we have to trust ourselves, trust our inner being and the way that Spirit's guiding us and the way our intuitive leads are nudging us. And sometimes we just have to go. We just have to do. We just have to try. And I think this new moon is kind of pushing some of you to walk into the unknown and to trust your instincts and to take leaps of faith where you feel guided to, because you know that it's going to lead you to something greater. And there's this happy-go-lucky feeling that comes from the full energy into this new year. And that's literally, that's the feeling you want to hold on to. That optimism, that positivity towards your intentions, towards the wishes with the star that you have and are establishing for yourself. The Fool, again, I don't know, it really does feel like it's this wonderful feeling of like skipping, right? Skipping and just enjoying the journey. Because sometimes the journey, well, actually the journey is oftentimes more important than reaching the destination, because we're supposed to have fun along the way. It's supposed to be us hopping and skipping and singing along the journey to our destiny, to our manifestation. You know, Spirit loves a joyous heart. You know how they say it's not about, you know, the destination, it's about the journey there. And it's because we're meant to have fun and adventure. We're supposed to be surprised and wowed and, you know, loving the experiences that we encounter. That's what makes life fun and enjoyable. And oftentimes the journey to a manifestation can be like an adventure. And I'm saying adventure because of the Fool's energy. He literally goes on an adventure. And that's what you guys are doing. You're going on an adventure to reach your wish fulfillment or to arrive at it. 2022 is that. The adventure that takes you to your wish fulfillment. So let's see, I'm going to grab a Language of Flowers oracle here for you. Oh, hold on here. There we go. Let's see if we can just get at least 2 cards. Dream big this new moon. You're coming and stepping into your abundance, your prosperity, your wealth. Awesome partnerships, maybe established businesses, okay, if that's what your dream is. There's so many material, tangible things that you are coming into alignment with this new moon. Your wishes, your wants, your hopes, your dreams materially manifested successfully with the sun. And there's so much growth on the journey to arriving at these things, like this card indicates, right? So have fun along the way, because this is the start of a new journey. Okay. All right, so I have 2 here as well. Protection. Conserve what you have. Save a little. Okay, but wait a minute here. What about acts of faith? With the star. Right? Sometimes we have to spend money to make money. I can agree with this to an extent, but you are protected. It does say protection. I think what you have is protected. What you have already established is protected. Your interests are protected, yes. But don't be afraid to bless others where you have been blessed. And don't be afraid to take a risk and spend a little money in faith, knowing that it'll be returned to you 1,000-fold, you see? Because, excuse me, because when you live with an abundance mindset, you're not afraid to spend money. You spend money fearlessly, knowing that it'll always be returned to you. Triple, quadruple times over. Because your purse is blessed by spirit and can never be depleted, you see? When you operate in faith, knowing that you're always supplied for, your purse never runs dry. Money's always flowing out of it. So I can agree with this to an extent. What I do believe is that you are protected. You are safe in this new journey. Everything that you have established up until this point is protected. Your interests are safe into the new. Don't be afraid to take a risk. Don't be afraid to bless others as you have been blessed, because anything that you put forth or put out will be returned to you 1,000-fold. Okay? So we have here devotion. Be true and pure in thought and deed. There you go. Okay? That would be the star's energy as well. You are devoted. If you're devoted to this path, if you're devoted to this vision, if you're devoted to this manifestation, absolutely. Be true to yourself. Be true to the vision that you hold on your heart and your mind, and move in the direction of it with faith, knowing it's already done. It's already yours. It already belongs to you. That's how we manifest, right? Desire. Be certain of where you place your passion. Yeah, make sure it's what you really want, right? Because desire is a very powerful thing. So we got to be certain, right? Maybe that's what some of you are doing this new moon. Maybe you are getting in touch with what it is that you truly desire. And then directing your energy in that direction. Because you're certain. Desire is a very, very powerful emotion. It's the fuel. It's the wand energy, right? It's the power, the motivation, the drive, the ambition towards the things that we want. It's that fire that doesn't let you give up on the wishes that you have on your heart. And I also feel like if you have a true desire for it, right, you will have it. Because it's coming from, again, an inspiration. It's coming from a nudge that spirit placed in your mind's eye, heart, and vision, right? Oftentimes the desires that we have are inspired within us from spirit. And we are nudged in the direction of them. We're nudged to act upon them for a purpose. Your wishes are your wishes alone. No two of you are going to have the same wish or desire. Oftentimes, your wish and your desire is part of your destiny and purpose. So it was inspired in you for that special purpose that only you can establish and bring about yourself. Sometimes we get scared of our own wishes, desires, and the visions that we have on our mind's eye and heart because they seem huge, they seem big. But oftentimes that's destiny calling you. And are you going to be relentless in pursuit of that destiny, or are you just going to think it's too big and give up? You see, so there's always that, oftentimes that fight within ourselves. The part of us that says, oh, that's ridiculous, that's illogical, that can't be done. And then there's also the part of us that believes, hopes, and dreams. Well, which one are we going to feed? Which vision are we going to feed? Which voice are we going to feed? The one that tells us we can't, or the one that actually showed us in our spiritual mind's eye that it was possible? The reason why you saw it in your mind's eye is because it was possible. Everything was a thought at one time. Even the rockets that Elon Musk creates, right? Those were just a thought at one time. Can you imagine if he at one time said, oh, I can't do this, this is impossible, right? What a shame that would have been for him to have given up on the vision he had in his mind's eye to send a rocket off into space, a private company. Like, that's unheard of. But he did it. So again, it's like everything was a thought at one time. It's the passion and the fuel that you put behind that thought with your your feeling, right? That creates it. So anyway, let me not keep ranting. Let's grab a final oracle card for you for this new moon. Your passion is there for a purpose. Okay? It's there for a reason. Look at that. High Priestess. It says maybe some of you are stepping into the power of your High Priestess. Okay? Your spiritual prowess, as I like to call it. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Maybe you're coming into a higher level of awareness about yourself and what you're capable of, right? Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. I wonder if that has something to do with this too. Okay? Because it says conserve what you have, save a little, protect your energy, protect your dreams. Conserve your energy, right? And maybe because this is a very powerful manifesting time in this new moon, maybe you have to conserve the energy that you give out in order to protect your dreams, in order to protect your vision, because maybe that energy and fuel needs to go into creating it and taking the steps, right, that Spirit's going to give you. Like, Spirit's going to download stuff to you, I feel, especially with this High Priestess. Download stuff and reveal stuff to you. Because the High Priestess oftentimes keeps things on the low until they're ready to be revealed. I feel that there's information coming through with the High Priestess that's going to reveal to you the next steps that you need to take with the Fool. And it's going to require that you leap and trust that the net will appear, right? And maybe during this new moon time, because that's what I'm getting with this, you protect your energy with these two cards. You're in a very powerful position to manifest. So the energy that you have should be directed at or towards that. And, you know, that's your wish fulfillment. And not given out so freely to people, places, things, scenarios that can drain you of the energy that you should, with your desire and your will, be putting towards manifesting the future. So self-care may be important here with this new moon as well. not sharing your dreams with anybody because you don't want anyone projecting negativity towards your vision and your wish that you are trying right now with the Ten of Pentacles to build up and establish brick by brick, right? Because the Ten of Pentacles is a solid foundation being built right now. You are building your dreams right here. These two cards, building your dreams. Building with the Ten of Pentacles, your dreams with the Star. And you're with the Fool, soon to walk in the direction of them. So this time needs to, it's very sensitive and it needs to be protected. Your energy needs to be protected as you build your dreams. And also, so nobody is, how would I explain this? No one, okay, is able to penetrate the bubble, okay, around you, that bubble of protection. The reason why I say that is because right now, this energy here is telling me that Spirit is going to be downloading information to you, okay? And you want to be a clear channel to receive these downloads, because these downloads are going to give you the clues, the next steps, the nuggets, the synchronicities, and everything that you need to show you what to do next, to show you what leaps to take. And if you have other people's energy around you that are creating a staticness around you, right? You won't be a clear channel to receive the information that's being downloaded because you'll be distracted with other people's static energy. You don't want that. When you dial the knob to the right radio frequency, right? Because you're on a frequency and Spirit in the universe is on another frequency. You want to make sure you and Spirit are tuned into the same channel. And you are. But if somebody comes in and tries to change the channel on you, it can throw your alignment with the channel you're supposed to be receiving. You can throw it off. I hope that makes sense. You and Spirit are on the same frequency this new moon. You don't want somebody's nonsense, negative talk, or anything like that get in the way of the frequency and the channel you are tapping and tuning into. So this is why it's saying to me with the Ishtar energy, protect yourself, create healthy boundaries where needed during this new moon, because you're at a pivotal time where you're receiving downloads, you're receiving information, you're receiving the next steps along the journey that you need to take to help you arrive at your wish fulfillment. You're establishing the future right now in the present moment. You right now in the present are creating your future. The future you is living the dream you're creating right now. So you don't want anything to F up the radio station you're tapping and tuning into. So again, conserve and protect your energy. Be mindful of the company you keep this new moon. Because you're in a very powerful position to create. And also a very powerful position to receive. It's okay to say no. It's okay maybe to conserve that energy and keep it for yourself, to love yourself, to nurture yourself, to give yourself self-care during this new energy that you're experiencing, because it is a shift into the new. And anytime we change, it takes energy to do that. Just like a snake takes energy to shed its old skin and grow into the new, like that literally takes physical energy. Likewise, the same thing with a butterfly. It takes energy to become the butterfly, to shift into this new form. So rest where you need to. Conserve your energy. Be very selective of who you give your energy and time to. for this reason, because you are new, you're becoming new, your cells are shifting and changing and renewing themselves. That takes energy. Be mindful of your intake of food and how much water you're getting, you know, because your body, your mind, your heart, your spirit is shifting and changing. You're going through a maybe even for some of you, an ascension that takes energy. So conserve it where necessary. You're reaching your higher self, higher levels of awareness. So therefore, as you're reaching higher level of awareness, right, you're requiring energy, and you don't want to give that energy away to just anything or anyone. You might be more hungry than usual. You might be more fatigued than usual. You might be more tired, sleepy, feeling irritable, and that's normal, I think, through an ascension process. You might even, for some of you, reject certain foods. You might not want to eat, some of you. You know what I mean? You're going through these shifts and changes. Allow it to happen, but be kind to yourself during the process of it. And no one's entitled to your energy unless you feel well enough to give it. Okay, so let's see. We're going to look at angel numbers. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I do roll the dice for additional messages. These numbers may indeed confirm some things I've already said in this reading, and or provide you with messages that you need personally for yourself. I don't give you a source to look up because, for one, it could be one you don't like. And two, I encourage you to take the journey to look up the number interpretation for yourself, because along the way to researching the numbers, you could come across other synchronicity and serendipity that Spirit wants you to find. And because of that, I don't give you the number interpretation because I want you to find your own magic. I don't ever want to rob you of that experience because I know how important it is. Likewise, I always tell everybody to, please do not put the number interpretation in the comment section for this same reason. We don't want to rob anybody of finding their own magic. So with all of that being said, also, did I forget the star is Aquarian energy? Aren't we moving into the age of Aquarius? We're already there, right? So it makes sense. Also, side note. Anyway, let's see what numbers come up for you. All right, so we have 7, 4. 774 is your angel number. Go ahead and look up that number. See what it brings to you for this new moon in Capricorn, January 2nd, 2022. Sending you much love wherever you are. Again, Happy New Year. I wish you so much love, so many blessings. I hope that really with this star energy here that you get everything that is on your heart, everything that you wish for. For one, you deserve it. And it is your divine birthright to receive all the wishes on your heart as well. So much love to you. If you want to support this channel, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to take it beyond YouTube to support what I do, by all means, visit the description box down below. The link to my Etsy store is there. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry there, powerful tektite crystals like moldavite and Libyan desert glass, and I also have light language activations and personal readings there when available too. So much love to you wherever you are. Happy New Year. Take care and always keep shining.